Yo, Mario. I was, but it's finished. Some clicked on the website because it said under maintenance. So I clicked the website just like to check when. But yeah, I think it's finished. I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of tempting me with the crazy edition though. I like to see the fact that they have year one roadmap, and they show you it. Like it's not hidden, it's not subject blah 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 or any of that stuff. Yeah. You know, there's a certain way to think about it, and it's just think of the ship and the crew and your character, all of that as one. No, it's not. And that's why I like this. The thing that does it for me with Sea of Thieves, first of all, I don't like the setup. I don't like what was first done with Apex, which is like your own world, blah blah blah, and people just like, I understand Sea of Thieves does it a little bit better. In fact, so yeah, and yeah, yeah, it's basically boat and person, and you can explore the islands and stuff. Yeah, not just the islands, you jump in the ocean and stuff like that. What they do one thing nicely, which is they're even though it's set up like Apex would be, not Apex, fucking the big dinosaur game. Yeah, and that one that you guys liked, that's in Russia, and you run for half an hour and then die from a random zombie. Yeah, yeah, like it's got that basis, but the thing they do better is that it's hosted on their servers. So you create a game, but every time you create a game, you go into the world, and you could literally end up by yourself, or it groups you with someone. But there's no like MMO aspect to it at all. Your progress carries on, but every time you load in basically into a new world, and you can be put in with other randoms. Do you see? Whereas this is MMO. Like it's legit MMO. So like that's my first thing. Second thing is like Sea of Thieves has some nice elements to it, but a lot of it is, I would say, way more heavily aimed at the person than the ship. So while you do move on the ship, and you like basically move it left to right, but you sail the ship. You also have to manually fire the cannon. So if you're by yourself, you literally either sail or shoot. You know, it's that kind of thing. Whereas this, it's more like warships. It's you the only thing you have to play is your ship, and it goes further than warships. Like for starters, you've seen the waves. The first time you go into a storm, Mario, your mouth will just drop. Like trust me, I remember the first time I knew this game was there. The first time me and admitted, we during the beta, we saw there was a character we had to go hunt, and we went. It's like a mini boss fight, and then we succeeded. And we're like, yeah, we did it. And then one of the guys on my ship starts shouting. I was like, what? And the is like, fucking tidal wave. I'm like, what? Start looking, Mario, honest to God, the fucking tidal wave is coming. And it's like, you turn into it, like, because that's what you do. But like, it fucking destroyed me, and admitted like survived. It was insane. It was like a real world event reacting to what we were doing, you know. And it was just so awesome. There's weather, there's night and day, there's wind, which affects your ship movement. It's not just simple ship movement, you know. Like you don't just put up your sail and off you go. You know, there's more to it than that. There's legit damage types. There's flooding, there's sail damage. Like an early weapon, the Culverin, when you upgrade it, it does increase damage if you shoot the sails instead. You know, so a way to counter this is to not have sails up. But if you don't have sails up, you're basically not moving at all. You know, there's bombardiers which can do fire damage, torpedoes that can cause sinking. Man, there's just, do you see what I mean? Like there's so much, and like a thing you don't see. I don't know if this is. I would assume that this has been a later on thing when you level up, but like early on, like right now, it wasn't in the last beta, but you get every once in a while you get to like have your crewmates like attack. So like right now, the only one that was available at this level was like they do muskets and stuff. But like in the first beta that I played, like the closed one, like they weren't doing just muskets, Mario. They were doing like Molotovs and stuff. It was like crazy damage, and it's like the crew like being like actually doing it and stuff. Like it's just awesome. But it's like that thing is like if you want the boat aspect of piracy to be your main thing, like this is where it's at. There's no Sea of Thieves doesn't compare to this. It doesn't. Like I mean, I'm not saying this whatever. I mean, I've played Sea of Thieves. I have it. Like you know, I'm not someone who hasn't played it and is just like oh yeah, this is the one. I would assume that is the season pass for the whole thing, but I haven't looked at it. Yeah, because that is I assume is how you get the, you know. Yeah. Yeah, because it's all legit content, and it's like you can see here. Like I'm streaming. I don't know if you can actually see what I'm seeing. But yeah, I was streaming it before I. No, I'm not. I'm on the website, so I don't know how this works for that because I didn't get a message. Oh, is that what it says? Okay, yeah, it's not showing. So the way it works on PlayStation, I guess, is if you open up a website, it just shows you the screen of the game, which is what Xbox does. Yeah, but can I screenshot this maybe? Let me see if I can screenshot it. No, it just took a screenshot of ongoing maintenance. You can't screenshot the page. But yeah, basically, man, you can see it doesn't just say the name of it or anything. It tells you like the battle part. The main guy is like for the first season is Philippe Lapeste. You got faction convoys. You got Tylosaurus. So I'm guessing that's one of the monsters. You got territory control. Then you've got opportunities. I don't know what that says. It's too much words for like the size of the screen and the like the size of the picture. But it looks like new something opportunities. Basically, I'm guessing it just means new quests. And then you got season rewards. It's a ship, weapons, and that's a ship upgrade over there. So that's the three things you get there. And then like season 2, again it lays out what it is, but it's a completely different setup. It looks like. So season 2, from what I can see, is company. I think that's the French warship. Dragon boat event. Okay. Oh, cool. They're adding events. I wonder if that's a racing event like Dragon Boat. Okay, I never noticed that. Fleet management. Okay, so I guess that's the fleet that we initially saw quite a few years back. New takeover opportunity. So that's just more map. And then it says a new furniture. Furniture, by the way, Mario, is like one of the ways you change your build in a game. You pick a furniture piece, and as your ship gets bigger, you get to put more weapons and ships. And that's the thing. It doesn't just say weapon. It says weapons and ships, like plural, not one. Yeah. And then season 3, same thing again. Well, same thing as in it's got a main bad guy. Halloween event, new world events, new major feature, legendary sea monsters, new takeover opportunities. So it's like it's not just content. Do you know what I mean, Mario? It's like new mechanics as well. Like by mechanics, I mean like new content types. Do you know what I mean? Because like fleet management, like that's not in it apparently from right now. I mean, I think it's going to take most people a while to get relatively high. I don't even know what the maximum is, but like at the start, you've got like your own den. You get to create your own pirate den, and all kinds of stuff. Like that's all in there for like end game. I saw a picture today of someone sailing past of a ship that was like a thingy ship, Skull and Bone ship, sailing past the Statue of Liberty. So it's like the idea of how far you're going to be able to go. I mean, hopefully there's a good chance it's not just going to be limited to like the Indian Ocean where we are, because piracy needs to end up at one point in the Caribbean. Like it's just the way it should be. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely other maps. Yeah, that map is quite big, but it's not that big for an ocean map. I mean, there's a lot to it, though. I'll say that. Yeah, I just fixed my ship. Like, we've got a new ship. It's coming on. It's gonna do a little bit. That's fucking crazy. Oh, heaven forbid.